Welcome back to the video series. My name is Greg Kulwick. I'm an instructor with EdTech Teacher, and I'm happy to bring you video 2 in the Malden Public Schools video series to help you navigate Google Classroom, Google Drive, and the various bits of technology your students are using in this remote and online environment. So in video 2, we're going to explore the Classwork tab in Google Classroom. Now, if you remember from the previous video, the Classwork tab is where the teacher has the ability to post assignments, quizzes, discussion questions, and materials like a website or an attached file like a PDF, for example. So if you'll notice here from the student view, I've navigated to the Classwork tab, and here's a number of different elements that have been added to the Classwork tab. Let's go through each one by one. You can see here this assignment that's color-coded instead of being grayed out. That's a writing assignment my teacher has posted. If I click on the assignment, I can view the total assignment, or if my teacher has attached a file for me, the student can jump right into the file. I'm going to view the assignment. Now, if you'll notice here, the teacher has already created a template. It says your work that I can work from. If I click there, it will open up the file and I can begin typing or working in a set of Google Slides, for example. When I'm done, I'd want to be sure to turn that in, but we'll get into specifically turning in assignments in a future video. Other materials that can be listed in the Classwork tab also include questions. So notice here, this icon has a question mark. When I tap on that icon, and I go in to view the question will be posted here. And then to the right-hand side is where I actually post and turn in my response to that question. This is really a discussion forum where students can engage with a back and forth between peers or with the teacher based around a question related to their class. Let's get back to the Classwork tab. Teachers can also post quizzes. Now, a quiz is really a Google form that's posted in Google Classroom that the student can fill out typically only once. Some of these quizzes might be automatically graded, or some quizzes might be graded later by the teacher. Let's open up this assignment. And notice here is the link to the quiz that the student can click on. When they're done with the quiz, they can mark this as done, and that will remove it from their to-do list. If I click to open the quiz, here's a Google form that the student can fill out to submit their answers on that graded automatically or graded later quiz. Again, when they're done, they can click mark as done, and that will remove it from their to-do list. Let's get back to the Classwork tab and look at the last file that a teacher can post. Notice here, this icon represents a resource that the teacher can post. It's referred to as a piece of material. Now, material is not an assignment and it's not a quiz. It's typically something a student can open up, like a website here, the Malden Public Schools website, or it can also be a file, like a PDF that they could download, or a Google document that is view only. Any materials that are listed, students can open, download, or even make a copy of. So let's get back to the Classwork tab. Now, like I mentioned earlier, when students are working in the Classwork tab, they will have the ability to turn in their work. When they turn in the work in the Classwork tab, it will remove it from their to-do list. Notice on the to-do list, I have one outstanding assignment that's tagged with a due date. If I were to complete that assignment, it would pull off of this to-do list as an outstanding assigned work. It would move over to the done category. The other thing that I have access to is the calendar. As I complete assignments, I'll be able to view them here in the calendar, go into that outstanding assignment, and then either turn that in or mark it as done. So that was our overview of the Classwork tab in Google Classroom. Remember, this is where all assignments, materials, and quizzes will be posted for your student in Google Classroom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video as we explore more in Google Classroom.